It's a final edition of Asphere's Cafe. And here's the manager of the cafe, Asphere, Senator Asparagos. Pasok!
Thank you very much, Dream Car Karaoke, and a fellow. Good evening, and welcome to Asper's Cafe. And yes, it looks like we're experiencing some technical difficulties as we speak, and you can see it's a black screen. I don't even know what is going on, and I am finding out what is wrong right now and why it's not showing here. So, in the meantime, we're going to discard mode because again, I am not able to find out what's going on here. So bear with me right here while I'm trying to, how do I say this? Bear with me here while I'm trying to figure this out here. Okay, so let's see. There we go. Hey, looks like Athena is in the house tonight. Good evening, at Flex. Okay, so right.
Oh, that's Tina?
And as much
Oh,
as
what
much
did
as I
Tina?
want to do Roblox and you know I'm really having technical difficulties right now starting the show. I know we started with off with the black screen. Amazing. Okay, hopefully we are able to see myself for the but yeah, hopefully I'm able to see myself when I fix the Roblox thing because the Roblox is not running well. I don't know why. Oh, I know the problem now. Apparently therapy apparently made some changes to the Roblox at that time. No wonder why it can't be recognized. So that problem will be sorted now as we speak. Okay. And there you go. Boom. Boom. All right. We are in, guys, and we are now in officially sitting in the
Alright,
Roblox.
if you don't know what I'm doing right now, here I'm going to show you something.
Sure, go ahead. Show me something. Why not?
Dreamcast Pizza,
Wow.
coming soon.
Wow, pizza. Okay.
Yes, I will franchise Dreamcast Pizza on Cool Studios.
You're gonna do that? You're going to franchise it? You're gonna do that?
Yes, I am going to make a franchise here on Cool Studios. The infamous Dreamcast Pizza.
Real. Real.
Yes, yes. And soon may commercial din ito.
Well, it will be on my studio and outside Cool Studios, right?
Yes, on the food stall and the outside.
Food stall and food stall and outside.
Food
Yes.
stall, outside, and on your cafe.
Let's go! Ho, ho. Let's
Yes,
go! Yay! Let's go!
we need more sponsors. Asparagus needs sponsors.
I know! I know, Dream Car. I need more sponsors.
You want some real pizza? We got some real oven now. There we go.
Amazing. Freaking amazing.
That's what we call a cafe, franchise business now. Haha.
We are kicking off with Dream Cars Pizza that is coming soon to Aspers Cafe. Yes, you heard that right, ladies
Yes,
and gents. And by
yes.
the
I
way,
will make
go ahead.
a venture. I will make venture of Kobibition channel on behalf of my pizza business.
Let's go!
Yes.
Let's freaking go!
Yeah, there we go. The only remains is the branding. So yes, I will choose wisely what will be my endorser. Either will be MSA, either be Stephen Liwanag del Sol. Who knows? Even Hoshi can do that too as well as an endorser.
Hey,
Hmm.
let's invite my friend here. Let's see if he can speak about what does he think about the yeah. Hello
Hello,
Hoshi.
Hoshi.
Hello Hoshi.
Hello.
Yes.
Yes, hello.
Hello. So Dream Car, explain to Hoshi about your pizza. Yes, explain to Hoshi about your upcoming.
Yes, I am planning to have some endorsements on my upcoming fictional venture, Dream Cars Pizza. What would you expect? I also need something to have like an endorser here.
Uh-huh.
I
What do you
I am.
I think this will be a opportunity to uh be joining to be an endorser of Dream Cars Pizza. Especially, I'm a pizza lover myself.
see? See, I
You
told
know
you.
what? Wait, you know what? I could make an executive deal on Dream Cars Pizza. You could be an endorser here.
Let's go.
Let's go.
That means it's a deal. Let's
We
go.
got the endorser for Dreamcore's upcoming pizza business. Let's
Coming
freaking
soon.
go!
Coming soon na yan. Coming soon na yan, guys.
and with
All right.
and with that, I'm going to move to my phone because I need to start cooking ASAP. And yeah,
All right.
thanks Hoshi for your
Thank you very much, Hoshi.
yep.
You can now leave. I,
Right.
I'll just do my editing right now. All right.
I'm going to
Aspargos.
my phone. I'll be going to my phone because I need to cook. But I will still be in the Roblox studio. For don't worry. I will still be in the Roblox studio as I speak. All right.
I'll just go. All right.
All right.
Go ahead,
Now
Aspargos.
let me move to my phone and I will be covering the tech news on my phone right now. Hello. Can you hear me? I'm on my phone.
Yep, I could hear you, Aspargos.
Awesome. Okay. Let's get into the tech news tonight live from Cafe's kitchen because I am going to be cooking the nuggets tonight for the dinner. Yes, if you don't know, let me show you what I have here. I am taking the front here. I have a lot, and that is the chicken nuggets you can see here. Um, I don't know if the TOC team is active because I am not in my room right now. But you can see this is what I'm going to be cooking tonight. That's the nuggets right here. Yes, I am cooking the nuggets.
Pure Foods? Oh, no, no, wait. Pure Foods or Virginia?
No. It's Bounty Fresh. Bounty Fresh.
Oh, Bounty Fresh. It's interesting that they
Yeah,
also have the
yeah,
nuggets.
yes, yes. They sell
Mm-hmm.
events and such. So yeah, I need to find a tripod, but no, I have the screen share. So I'm going to start cooking, and now let me find the article right now. And TOC team, please retract to the Roblox studio in the meantime while I find the tech headlines here. Okay, so let's continue on screen sharing. Okay, so
On the second
TOC
thought, what happened to my Verge? This is not what I expected to do. That. What
refresh,
happened to your Verge?
refresh. No. Dream card,
Verge moment.
refresh,
Verge moment.
refresh.
There we go.
Perfect. That is what I'm talking about. Okay, okay, okay. I'm switching back myself. Okay. So I will now prepare for the screenshot. I will now prepare for the headlines live from my phone. Well, yes, I'm still sitting at the studio, but it's just that I am coming live from my phone right now. So let's head over to the Verge. Let's go the theverge.com. Let's see what we have here in store tonight. Let's see. Okay. AI search is starting to kill Google's 10 blue links. Is this a paywall? Because this one is going to be a must read from here. Okay, it's not paywall. Let's get into that right now. So, so this is coming from The Verge. AI search is starting to kill Google's 10 blue links. No wonder why AI is becoming more popular. After decades of relying on Google's 10 blue links to find everything from travel tips to jeans, consumers are quickly adopting a completely new format, AI chatbots that do the searching for them. According to new research from Adobe, AI search has become a significant traffic channel for retailers. Excuse me. The company analyzed more than 1 trillion visits to US retail sites through its analytics platform. US, sorry, and its platform, okay, and conducted a survey of more than 5,000 US respondents to better understand how people are using AI. The report says AI search referrals surged 1,300% during the 2024 holiday season compared to 2023, with Cyber Monday seeing a 1,950% jump. That's a huge increase, if you ask me. While these are dramatic increases, it's somewhat expected since AI search was still in nonsense last year. What's more interesting is the engagement metrics. Users who are referred from AI search compared to traditional referrals like a standard Google or Bing search tend to stay on the site. Okay, let me just before I continue, let me just mute the YouTube thing and start the live feed from my channel here. Before I continue, let me just
Okay. It
mute the
looks
YouTube
like
thing and
we're
start the
not on a
live feed from
screenshot.
my
That's
channel here. Continue. Let me
I thought the
just
TOCT will be taken
okay.
care of on a way
Mute
here.
the
Looks
YouTube
like
thing and
we'll have to switch it
we're
from
not
the
the live
live
feed
feed
from
from
my
my
I could
channel
channel
hear
here.
the
here.
feedback
Continue.
here.
Let
I
me
thought the
just
TOCT will be taken
okay.
care of on a way
Excuse
here.
me.
Looks like we'll have
I
to
thought
switch it
I
from
thought
the
the
live feed from
I
my
that's
could
why
channel
hear
here.
the feedback here.
I thought the TOCT will be taken
okay.
care of
I
on a
thought
way
his
here.
Kirby will be taken
We'll
care
have
of
I
for a
thought
to
while
I
switch
while
it
thought
I'm
from the
away.
live feed
I
from
But
my
could hear
channel
the
here.
currently,
feedback here.
I thought the TOCT will
he's
be
gone.
taken
So
care
I
of on a
thought
way
his
here.
Kirby will be taken care of for a while while I'm
Okay.
away.
I
But
could hear the
All right.
currently,
feedback
Let's continue
here.
now.
he's gone. So I thought his Kirby will be
All right.
taken care
So
of for a while
users who
while
are
I'm
referred
away.
I
to
But
could hear
who
the
are
currently,
referred. Let's
feedback
continue now.
he's
AI search
gone. So
compared
I
to
thought his Kirby
traditional
will
referrals
be
like
taken care
so
of for a
users
while
who
while
are
I'm
referred
away.
to
But
tend to
currently,
stay on the site AI
he's
search
gone.
compared
So I
to
thought his Kirby
traditional
will
referrals
be
like I said.
taken care
So
of for a while
users who
while
are
I'm
referred
away.
to
But
tend to stay on the site AI search
so I
compared to
thought his
traditional
Kirby will
referrals
be
like I
taken
said.
care
So
of for a
users
while
who
while
are
I'm
referred
away.
to
But
tend to
currently,
stay on the site AI search
so I
compared to
thought his
traditional
Kirby will
referrals like
be
I said.
taken care
So
of for a
users
while
who are
while I'm
referred
away.
to
But currently,
AI
he's
search
gone.
compared to
So
traditional
yeah,
referrals
it's
like I
been
said.
almost a year
So
since
users who are referred
but
to AI search compared to
so yeah,
traditional
it's been
referrals like I
almost a
said.
year
So
since
users who are referred
so yeah, it's
In
been
our mind,
almost a
my
year since
notifications are sorry.
okay.
so yeah,
All
it's
right.
been
In our mind,
almost
my
a year since
notifications are sorry.
So yeah, it's been almost a year since Google launched AI overviews, allowing
so yeah,
companies
All right.
to
In our mind,
integrate
my
their
notifications are sorry.
so yeah, it's been almost a year since Google launched AI overviews, integrating
All
companies
right.
to
In our
show
mind, my
users
notifications are
an
sorry.
experience so yeah, it's been almost a year since Google launched AI overviews, integrating
All
companies
right.
to
In our
show
mind, my
users
notifications
an
are sorry.
experience. It's been almost a year since Google launched AI overviews, integrating companies
All right.
to
In our
show
mind, my
users
notifications
an
are sorry.
experience. So yeah, it's been almost a year since Google launched AI overviews, integrating companies
All right.
to
In our
show
mind, my
users
notifications are
an
sorry.
experience. So yeah, it's been almost a year since Google launched AI overviews.
Okay. All right.
Let's
In our
start
mind,
off
my
with
notifications are
a
sorry.
whopping $9 billion, which provides AI search platform with advertising billion. A whopping $9 billion last year, which provides AI search platform with advertising billion. A whopping $9 billion which provides AI search platform with advertising billion. A whopping $9 billion which provides AI search platform with advertising billion. A whopping $9 billion which provides AI search platform with advertising billion. So in short, despite early issues, OpenAI has launched its own search feature last year within its flagship product. Within its flagship product, yes. Just checking the feedback. Perhaps let me start within its flagship product. OpenAI announced the search of its just checking the launch of its search feature last year. Within its flagship product, OpenAI announced the search of its just checking the launch of its search feature Asphere, referred to by the search enthusiasts as exceptional design and control of Oxford's responsive function. For now, it seems like the search is still a stage, meaning consumers have only only in 2 years. The company certified will be applied to consumers have only only in 2 years. 55% using CV research will be they have also said is their convenience fees, and 47% used to find reputation depends on will be they have also said is their convenience fees, and 47% used to find reputation
industry, especially in ads marketing, technical sector, open air six. For TechCrunch, open air CEO of content has said that maybe in ads marketing, technical sector, open air six. For TechCrunch, open air CEO of content has said that maybe in ads marketing, CFO Sal 3R has said they was considering expanding ads to Japanese speakers, maybe in ads marketing, open air really just to had representing products are cash burning machines. That is an absurd business model and a lack of balance in my view what's going to have AI search in products are cash burning machines. Even though it's still early days, AI search has literally a lack of balance in my view what's going to have a new way to find products online. Even though it's still early days, in 4 years, a lack of ad session SEO stats. AI search is emerging. Even though it's still early days, in 4 years, a lack of ad session SEO
So,
stats. Yes, AI search
AI
is
search,
emerging.
well,
Even though it's still early days,
it
in
could be
4 years,
very
a lack of ad
potential,
session SEO
very,
stats. Yes, AI
very,
search is
very,
emerging.
well,
Even though it's still early days,
it
in
could be
4 years,
very
a lack of ad
potential,
session SEO
very,
stats. Yes, AI search is online,
well,
and AI will grow.
it could be
There's a
very
way to
beneficial,
check that it will
very,
continue to trend search online. And with that, what do you think?
it could be
There's a way
very,
to
yeah,
check that it
Well,
will
that's very
continue to
interesting
trend
though.
search online. And with that,
very interesting, right? Okay. With that, I think I have to go to ad break, and then Jim Carr, I think you need to take over again for the second cup because I really cannot focus that I'm supposed to be cooking right now. So, yeah, you're gonna take over for the second cup, and I'll be back on the third cup. It is now
6:50 in the evening, and our sponsors, Asper's Aircon, try it, tested, trusted by Asparagus and Kapinoy Coffee. If it's coffee, it's Kapinoy's coffee. Brought to you by FBS Manufacturing Corporation. It's now 6:50. We'll be right back.
yes, that's right, people. We will be right back.
We now return to Asphere's Cafe. And yes, we're back. Sa ngalan ni Asparagus, Asphere Aspinas ko na cylinder, aircon. I'm Dream Karaoke with continuation of your tech news. Straight from The Verge. According here from 1x Sugar, what if Nintendo Switch could transform into a Nintendo DS? It's a fair question, but according here, Qualcomm's Snapdragon G handheld will a little bit have attraction to new devices. According from The Verge, two pictures does not contain two different gaming handhelds, but it's their so-called Snapdragon G3 Gen 3 gaming chips. And it's supposedly you can also swing out gamepads and you can also swing the screens. And they call it the 1x Sugar 1. That's what it's called. The 1x Sugar 1. There's a tongue twister there. And it's a new so-called gaming gadget. So it holds like a Nintendo Switch or a Steam Deck and then flip it into like a Nintendo DS. That's what it looks like. It's a hybrid of a phone and a handheld console. That might be interest a lot of viewers right now, but it looks like that. It sure mimics like a Nintendo DS, but looks more like a Switch, hybrid like a Switch, and looks light like a Switch. And you can also hear the emulation community jumping for joy at the idea of two different aspect ratios. You could tell the aspect ratio. This is the original. Just a Switch, but if you look closely, it looks like a smartphone hybrid. I might be skeptical. The first one looks like a Switch. This one looks like a Game Boy or a hybrid to a Game Boy, like a 4x3 in a screen like that. Yeah, that might be interesting for something. Then, hold on. There you go. Then, according here, they have some expectations. So, what are the expectations? Are this 1x Player. It's a Chinese gadget maker. They also have the X1 and the X1 Mini. X1 and X1 Mini are also handhelds based by 1x Player, but also by 1x Player. That's what it's called. Then they plan to put that on May to pre-order. And they called it 6.1 inch for the main, and for the secondary is 2.92. That's why it looks like a cell phone screen. Yes. The magnetic joysticks. They also have the Hall effect, the TMR sensors, and they would have the gamepad snap into place. Qualcomm's newly announced Snapdragon G3 Gen 3, G3. And they are instead of the AMD's Windows handheld gaming system. Like the Qualcomm, they also had here from their gaming lead, Micah Knapp, the told journalists that they would like operating systems over time and really focus on the Androids. Because China, of course, they mentioned it a lot, is such a huge market for Android gaming. And a perspective that Android gaming isn't popular is a very region-centric perspective. That's meanwhile said by Qualcomm spokesperson Sasha Sigan. For the alternative, they also have the Pocket S2. It's one of Qualcomm, and its popularity is alternative. This time by Ayaneo, which is a gaming pad and has a Retroid Pocket devices, which is Snapdragon G2, and G1 Gen 2. That's what it looks like. It's a smartphone hybrid, but it looks like a gaming console, handheld gaming console looks like it. but like the crystal display looks like a smartphone as well. And said here by NAP, to be blunt, most of them are coming to us to build platforms on their own. People have accepted this is where things are going to happen, and now they're just aggressively moving into the space. Of the two lower tier chips, G2 Gen 2 claims significant gains of the 2.3 times the CPU performance and 3.8 times the GPU performance of the Snapdragon G2 Gen 1. And they are not aware about the particular handhelds. They are shipping with the earlier version of the chip, and neither the Retroid or Qualcomm have released the releases of the G1 Gen 2, because the chip of course gains 80% greater performance than the first gen, and it has a higher capacity of 25%. The Neo Pocket S2 should be coming for April, I think, while the Retroid Pocket PR has should be up for pre-order for this month, as according here. So the Neo gaming pad should be coming for next 2 months. So next 2 months pa. This one it looks like the Retroid Pocket, 4 gigs of memory, 64 gigs of storage, 5,000 mAh battery, active cooling, 1080 by 1240 AMOLED, 500 nits. It has a, of course, Game Boy design, 7 device color options, and also the other so-called Neo gaming pad looks like this. That's what it looks like. It has the Exploration Edition transparent glass back, CNC full metal mid-frame craftsmanship, 8.3-inch 2K 120 LCD gaming display, esports grade turbo fan ceiling system, high capacity battery for long gaming, a versatile gamepad, and ecosystem expansion. And just an update, they also have the so-called Sugar One. Yep, that's what they call it. Then there's also from the Google's Pixel 9a. Remember the square call? No, that the pill design. Yep, they have some review videos before it was announced. Yes, we got a lot of renders and images, and now Sahil Crawl and the Mobile Central has the Pixel 9a with the refreshed design and performance. From the previous leaks, the 9A seems to ditch a prominent camera bump for the flat back. The videos also show the budget-friendly phone with a bezel with a 6.3-inch display, 5,100 mAh battery, and looks like this. They have rumored to be up a 48-megapixel main camera, 13-megapixel ultra-wide sensor, 13-megapixel selfie camera, and they are also sharp. And according here from the Mobile Central, they have video quality too. Because the 9A's reveal may only be a few days away, that which is according from Android headlines that the company could introduce the device on March 19 in a variety of colors. Are the following: purple, pink, black, and white. And just an update for our Roku viewers, you could have start-up video ads. Some Roku owners are insane when a Moana ad After all of the advertisings, why would you choose Moana as an advertisement gig for no reason? Before they even make it to the home screen. Wow, when you start putting off your Roku device, you could have the Moana advertisement before you're going to get the what's called, before we're going to get the, hold on, before you get the startup design. And according here from the viewer, from The Verge, a number of Roku device owners noticed an irksome new advertising method for the Moana 2 trailer. before they could even made it to the home screen. For for the best quality example and the best time possible, why did you choose Moana as an advertisement gig? Wouldn't it be nice like bizarre advertisement schemes like, hey, you want some good what do you call it? Yeah, some sort of like what's, I forgot the term, but it has something to be dealt with. It's something to be dealt with. What's it called? I forgot the term. Advertisement. Yeah, the advertisement. And for a certain expectations, why do they usually choose this one as well? Moana? Yeah, why did they literally choose Moana instead of other advertisement? Because it's a trailer and I would say more than like 500. No, not like all of the what's called duration, but yes, for weird course, why Moana 2? Because it's a trailer. Well, you might imagine for the customers it's negative because they have the book for its revenue from advertisement, not bargain, bin price streaming hardware. Like Amazon, Roku is easy to the ads there for us too far because yes, there is no skip there is no skip button when you start up your Roku device. Well, advertisements it seems to be a little bit low now. Well, according to Redditor, which is this, the persistent ad banners were bad enough, but automatically filling ads is unacceptable. How can we make sure this doesn't happen going forward? This kind of advertisement counterintuitive to me. Anyone else? There's a lot of comments because Roku is still Roku. Well, there's a lot. I trashed all of my Amazon boxes years ago because of this garbage. If it keeps up, my Rokus will be next. Turns out people get incensed when you make them watch a video ad just to use a product. The reason is, I think, according here to Roku's founder Anthony Wood, to balance the act of trying to evolve and ad presentation without ruining what he sees as an iconic home screen. Strategy is making better use of our home screen instead of just putting a marquee video ad on the home screen. We are very careful about putting ads on our home screen. We are very focused on both driving more monetization but also with customer satisfaction. We have a very iconic home screen consumers live it. We have no intention of breaking it. And why did you put it on the first place to have advertisements before the home screen? That's the reason why. Well, because they have moved in the static home screen ads last year. That's why the reason. And they have explored the idea of inserting advert overlays for the plug-in HDMI devices. So now we're going to use RCA, I think. So we have no reason why. So they would extend Roku's reach beyond its own players. Because to the statement of Ars Technica, Roku steered clear of admitting that they have might gone overboard. And according to them, Roku has and will always require continuous testing and innovation across design, navigation, content, and first-rate advertising products. In which the Moana startup is partly the example of their new ways to showcase brands and programming, still providing a delightful and simple user experience. Yes, but it looks like they're not even shy about putting ads in their face, but you could tell there's a Starbucks logo on it, and you know why? It's an advertisement as well. To close the discussion, whether Amazon or Roku are still constantly trying to fill out how much customers are willing to tolerate in exchange for affordable streaming gadgets, but the ads often to extend pricier hardware as well, for over $900 as well. Yep, you could. Your options are ignore the ads or you just switch to an Apple TV 4K, use third-party tools, and yes, according here, Roku customers still thinks the company might be finding ways to try like Pi-hole. That's a big L for this one. And yes, according to Gush Poden, is there any damn tech company that just makes a good freaking product and doesn't up edit everything? Well, Gush Poden, I think you would tell this is the only way to say you could switch to Apple TV now. The advertisements there, you cannot skip. I'm sorry, bro, but you cannot switch. You cannot skip. You just go with the flow and we'll just watch the advertisement. You watch the trailer. Watch the Moana 2. And that's for me as I will continue to finish the as Dream Cars Pizza. Hold on, I'm going to show you something. Wait, there we go. Going to show you a bit of a final product here. There we go. Dream Cars Pizza is nearly the finish. So you can tell here's the new logo, Dream Cars Pizza. We make pizza the Dream Cars way. Here's our infamous pepperoni pizza. Just an example. But yes, so I'm going to have permission to Terebe to franchise this on Cool Studios soon. So time check is now 7:13. There's more Asparagus Cafe after we get some sponsors from Asphere's Aircon and Kapinoy Coffee. If it's coffee, it's Kapinoy Coffee. We'll be right back. 7:13.
No.
We now return to Asphere and Asphere's Cafe.
Welcome back to Aspher's Cafe. Finally, I am back in my room and I am eating dinner right now. It is now 7:21 p.m., 9 minutes before we say goodbye to our fellow TVH Network members. Alright,
Yeah,
so
it is.
what I cooked tonight is I cooked nuggets. Yes, I did cook chicken nuggets. I'm still eating, but it's yummy from Local Fresh.
Here's the menu.
Uh-huh.
And you can see here, here's some soda fountain, some pizzas, the oven, and just for reference. And here it
Okay.
is, Astragos Dream Cars Pizza.
Whoa, nice.
I'll send the what's called the I'll send the file on your account later, and I'll tell about the Dreamcast Pizza branding as well. So now I
Will
also
there be will there be radio ad and TV ad?
yes. Oh, if you don't know about the what I said earlier, you haven't heard this.
Mm.
Roku is now doing advertisements on startup.
Bullshit! Bullshit! Bull fucking shit! It's
Yep.
BS. It's BS. What the heck
Yep.
are you thinking? What the heck are you taking, Roku? Yeah, pardon my language, but what the fuck?
Yeah. You know what's worse?
What is it?
It's a Moana 2 trailer and you cannot skip it.
My fucking god. Okay, I need to invite I need to invite my friend here. I need to hear his words right now. Bro, do you heard that?
What is it? What is it? What is it?
Yeah, if you don't know, Roku is now starting to use ads on startup, what's even worse, it's a Moana 2 ad and you cannot skip it.
Exactly.
Nah.
Right? Right? It's BS, right?
This is
Right?
straight up corporate greed.
Yeah. It's more like a greed, right? They're making it the companies are becoming greedier. Imagine, hey, Astral, imagine 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 if you turn on your TV and you're greeted with an unskippable ad. How would you react to that? Hey, how would you imagine that? What do you think? Imagine if you turn on your TV and if you're met with the unskippable trailer, oh boy, I don't know. How would you react? Hoshi, I mean.
Oh, wait a moment. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Go on.
Oh, he also have finish line Gabriel too as well.
Hmm.
Hello, hello.
Ah, that is
Yes,
crazy.
yes.
It's crazy. Yeah, very crazy if you ask me because yes, Dreamcar. Yes, I heard the news a while ago because I did indeed heard the news while I was cooking. It's straight up BS. It's straight up BS. It's really bullshit if you ask me. Like Roku, what are you thinking? And is that even a good idea to shop the ads, unskippable ads they were before they before they were redirected to the home screen? No. Gab, Gab, what do you think about this? Uh, Dreamcar can explain.
All right,
I
if you
didn't
don't,
hear. Okay, tell me.
all right. Roku is now starting to put ads on startup, and what's even worse, it's a trailer from Moana 2, and you cannot skip it. What do you think?
Are you fucking kidding me? What? Oh no, that is messed up. No, no. I would say no to that. No.
Oh,
You
right,
cannot do that. Oh my god. No, why? Why? That's a fucking. Oh my god. That's the worst decision they have made. Oh god.
right.
Yes. And here's the reason why. Here's the reason why they lost
Hmm.
1/4 of their revenue, and that is what happens if they have lost advertisements from the market ads. And Rocco said, you know what? We're going to put advertisements on startup. Let's test our users. And
Ladies and gentlemen, corporate greed and its finest.
yes,
Yes, yes. Corporate greed
Yeah,
is real.
yeah. They are milking money. Wow, they are milking money. No.
yes, that is why. That is why. That
Oh
is why.
my goodness gracious. I hate Roku for this decision. Sure, if you're
That's
missing my
the
video, but this is not the way.
that's the worst move I have ever heard. Wow.
Right?
Yes.
What the heck? Crazy. It's
Very
crazy.
Look how many users react to this. Look, I am going to share screen to you. Look how many.
yeah.
Look how many. Is there any damn tech company that and doesn't fuck up everything? Yep. And what they're going to choose instead? Your only real option is Apple TV and Nvidia Shield. And also here, home screen is so utilitarian. It's my favorite TVOS. Real shame that they're now going to have this direction, and barely any ad free alternative. They tried also Apple TV, but it didn't like it at all. And here's one of it. A lot. And before anyone gives a usual just connect your TV to the internet speech as if that's a panacea, I can actually say is a Roku TV owner that these TVs do not boot for the first time without being connected to the internet. They break out of the box until you connect it to Wi-Fi. What the hell is Roku doing?
Exactly.
Oh my god.
At which time they downloaded a ton of ads, though, so you can. All right, this is BS. This is bullshit. Uh, if you want to like connect to Wi-Fi, then it instantly downloads a ton of ads. When you turn off the Wi-Fi, you can have ads as well without the Wi-Fi.
Right.
My god! What the fuck? We don't like that. We don't have we don't have time to watch ads. Oh my god, what are they doing?
As they say again, they're literally break out of the box until you connect to Wi-Fi. What
Oh
kind of
my god.
this is yes. You know what
Mm.
this what happens? Just throw it outside. No one cares
Yeah,
anymore.
yeah.
Yes. Yes.
No one no one wants to watch a ton of ads that has been downloaded. What the fuck?
Right. Who thought it was a good idea? Diba? Right?
It's BS. That's why.
Very weird.
Very, very bullshit. Very, very bullshit.
Oh my god.
I need Momon right now, actually. I need Momon to talk about this one because and oh look, let's see what our audiences have to say about this. There you go. We have Omega already left Omega already leaving a comment, and let's read this one here. Why they gotta pump as much mini ads as possible? Right. I mean,
Yeah.
if you want to make a good revenue, find a good solution to that. Don't shove it into a freaking startup before the home screen.
And according here from Roku, that the only option is you just ignore the ads and go about your day. Really? Just
Really?
for the revenue?
Yeah.
Guys, who's the CEO of Roku, by the way?
Let's find out. And by the way, TVH, I'm sorry, but we're gonna continue on Cool FM. But TVH, we have to say goodbye. We will be back again tomorrow anyway. But you can continue to discuss. We are gonna. If you want to continue, if you want to see us continue talking about the Roku fiasco right now, you can watch the replay of Asphere Cafe right now on YouTube. That is for TVH and our viewers. Until then, bye bye, TVH.
As TVO Entertainment Production.
And
Now,
we are
now we
and we
okay.
are back and looks like the
We're going
CEO.
to
Who's
seamlessly
the
con
CEO? Okay,
position.
I'm answering your question. Who
Anthony
is the
Wood.
CEO? Who is the
And
CEO? And
it's
that is
Anthony Wood.
Anthony Wood.
Anthony Wood. And
Yes.
according to him, he discussed the balancing act of trying to evolve an ad presentation without ruining what he sees an iconic home screen. For an ad presentation, really? Our strategy is making better use of our home screen. It's not about putting a marquee video ad on our home screen. We are very careful about putting ads on our home screen. You're
Here
really
you go.
careful about putting ads? Really?
Really? Seriously? Really?
Alright,
Seriously?
I
But
am reading here. I am reading here. Look.
we're reading comments right
Strategy of
now.
yes. They said that they are they did- they are very careful about putting ads on our home screen. Show us and they show us a one ad and it's a Moana 2 trailer.
Hmm.
They could even make it to the home screen.
Never
Just nice that
understood.
it's just a 1 minute or just a 30 second trailer. And I don't know if it's a, whether it's like a one minute or 2 minute trailer. I think before you're going to make it to the home screen, I guess you could throw the Roku thing away instead. If I were you.
Real. Real. Nobody wants a shop ads, no? Nobody wants a forced ads.
Look how many discussions are now on Reddit. The persistent ad banners were bad enough, but automatically paying
Thanks.
ads is
I need your
unacceptable.
opinions after Dream Car. I need your opinions after Dream Car because we're talking about Roku shoving their ads before redirecting to home screen, and it's so bad. Sen, any thoughts? I need your words right now.
Three
Hassan,
words.
Hassan.
Three words. They love money.
They
And
love
that
my
is why, and that is why,
So,
money, greed at its finest. Oshi was right.
yes. Corporate greed at its finest, talaga. Really, corporate greed. Corporate greed at its finest. I need Momon right now. Actually, I need you real quick. I need you real quick to my show.
This is very
You're
funny
you're
though.
not gonna believe this this BS.
Alright,
All
was
right, I need
indifferent to
Momon.
Moana,
I
but
need
now I
Momon
will
to
go
talk
out of my
about
way
this
to
one
hate on that
because
movie.
oh my god, it's insane.
I
And
got that
like
ad
what's
too. I was
and
only
like
trying to
what
watch
Sen
an
said, and literally like what Sen said, they love money.
Yep, and that is why.
Let's keep reading. Let's keep reading. I wonder how many complaints already they're receiving. Let's
51 over 51. Here's the fun part. I was indifferent to Moana, but now I will go out on my way to hate on that movie.
oh,
I got an
oh
ad
my
too. Was only trying to watch an app.
yeah.
Oh, I feel you, bro. If I were you, just throw your ad, just throw your Roku on the trash bin. And here's another one. Roku primary purpose is to serve ads and collect data on device. Any processing power left over may be used to stream content you to see,
Hmm.
and that means even ads as well.
Yeah. Right?
Replace your Roku with something else. And there's another thing he said that I need to hear the sad truth. I am starting to think it's time to quit TV altogether. There's a lot of good TV to watch, but there's a lot of garbage you have to sift to get to the good stuff. Yeah, that is correct.
Correct.
And there's a lot of users that said about the Moana thing. Got hit with this last night. I guess I'm switching to Apple TV. Being with Roku since 2012, so once I start seeing these
Oh
ads, I'm
man.
out. You're right. You're right. Use a pie hole. It blocks all the Roku ads, and that's not the point.
Uh-huh.
There's a lot of like settings to get over this. It's it's a lot.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's so the problem is the background of the home screen ad or is there's a video playing. It's a video playing and it's a trailer for Moana 2. It's not anything I've ever seen before today, but I came here after see the Moana 2 on home screen but never played Moana 2 ad. Time you might be getting worse. It's a pop-up video trailer.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah.
never got that happen. I just had the movie Moana start playing, but there was a option. Let's see if they have. Okay. Getting more greedier, I think. That's what happens to
I
a lot
believe
of
so too.
companies.
I believe so too because now because of this worst or say this terrible decision from Roku, I don't know anymore. And I want you to hear from you. Do you think they're going to become worse? Do you think they're going to make it worse over time? Do you think? 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 Let's start.
At least they're
Let's
honest
start
to
with
say
Dream
that
Car.
they have
Let's start with
carefully
Dream Car.
selected. At least they're honest to say that they're carefully selected the ads for a trailer. To say the least, carefully selected ads, but they gave you a full Moana 2 trailer.
Unskippable, of course. Unskippable, of course.
Yep.
Yeah.
And that's what
Now,
I'm going to say is it's a big L to Roku.
very much. Next, Gab. Do you think Roku is going to get worse? Do you think Roku will make worse decisions after this decision? Gab, you're next.
Finish line, ikaw na yung susunod. Any thoughts?
Yeah, any thoughts, Gab? Okay. No reply. Okay, let's head over to Hoshi Konimi. Hoshi,
Uh,
do you think they're going to get worse after making this decision?
uh, honestly, honestly that I believe that decisions are based from probably it's a 50-50 chance. Probably yes or probably no. It's a 50-50 for me.
50-50. So it's a 50-50 chance from Hoshi. All right. Sen, you're next. Do you think Roku is getting worse after this decision? Like, do you think
At the end of the day, it will be the quality of the service. Because if they're going to increase their prices, then that means that they should continue to meet the same standards. If not, try to improve the quality of the application itself. Try to improve the quality of the service. I mean, I have people whom I've known that uses Roku, and they said that ever since Roku started increasing their prices, some of the what is this? Some of the features of the applications started to disappear, and perhaps some of them became somewhat useless at the expense of other features that started to go useful. So basically, I would say it's a double-edged sword. But again, at the end of the day, it is the quality of the service, and I don't know what will happen next for Roku. Best of luck, I guess.
Thank you very much, Sen. And now let's see if Gab can reply this time. Gab, do you think Roku is getting worse over time? Do you think, Gab, if you're around? Excuse me.
I think
Okay.
it's
Okay. Looks like
Tulog
Gab.
yata.
I think Gab is unresponsive. So we will get back to him later after smartphone news. In the meantime, so thank you very much, Sen. Hoshi. Well, Gab will stay in the speaker, but Hoshi and Sen, thank you very much for your time and your opinions. And yes, it is now
7:40 as we return for more Asphere's Cafe. Our sponsors, Asphere's Aircon, tried, tested, toasted Ben Asparagus, and Kapinoy Coffee. If it's coffee, it's Pinoy Coffee. We'll be right back.
yes. We will be right back as we will get into the smartphone news after the break.
We now return to Asphere and Asphere's Cafe.
And we are back with Asper's Cafe, and finally we are going to get into the smartphone news. It is now 7:49 p.m. Oh, what what a discussion earlier. I am going yes, this is going to be highlighted later, or probably will be up as a highlight
Yes,
tomorrow,
the
because
moment.
this is going to be because it is going to be really worth talking it's going to be really worth clipping that out and sharing to it well, because yeah, again, very disgusting on what the company has been doing. Now, without any further ado, let's get into the smartphone news right now. And that is me screen sharing it. And I'll be getting back into Gap later after I'm done with the smartphone news. But in the meantime, let's get into the smartphone news from GSM Arena. Okay, it's still sitting at the new tab, but that's fine. So let's get into GSM Arena right now. Okay, Oppo A5 and A5 Energy Edition, Infinix first gaming tablet, One UI 7, and the Galaxy S25 Edge. Okay. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm just having fun right. Well, what some in some server. Okay. All right. Let's get into the first, or I should let's get into this round of smartphone news tonight, and that is the Oppo A5 and A5 Energy Edition, which became official. Oppo launched the A5 Pro in China at the end of 2024, and today two additional phones joined the family. The new devices are named Oppo A5 and A5 Energy Edition. So if you get the idea how the phone looks, this is the A5 and the A5 Energy Edition being with two cameras only. So that's how these look like. Let's start with the Oppo A5. The Oppo A5 features a Snapdragon 6 Gen 1 chipset and a 6.7 AMOLED screen with full HD plus resolution and refresh rate of up to 120 Hz. The display includes a single hole for the 8 megapixel camera, and there is a fingerprint scanner located under the panel, which is a plus. The back of the phone has a large island with four circles, but only to contain cameras. A 50 megapixel main lens and a 2 megapixel portrait assistant. The third is for the LED flash, while the fourth serves as a design element without any functionality. So don't be fooled, huh? It doesn't have three cameras but two. Oppo brings the A5 with a 6,500 milliamp battery that supports 400-watt charging. The phone is IP69 certified and offers 360-degree NFC. It comes with ColorOS 15 based on Android 15. The Oppo A5 weighs 185 grams and the whole device is 7.65 millimeter thin, while the bezel at the front is just 1.39 millimeter. And looking at the phone has less bezels this type of this type of mid-range phone, which is pretty good.
Oh,
Amazing.
does it look like a squircle again? Oh, it's the return of the squircle.
And Drinker, if you look at the front of the phone, it has less bezels. Oppo found the way. Look at that. No, less bezels. Less to no bezels at all.
That's the thinnest bezel I ever seen.
Yup. For the price, huh? It's very cheap. So Oppo A5 comes in three colors: silicon black, okay, Oppo shade, crystal diamond, a pinkish hue, and blue. Prices are 1,298 Chinese yuan, 180, which converts to $180 or 165 euros for 8 gigabytes of RAM and 128 gigabytes of storage. And there's more. So yeah, prices really varies depending on the configuration you're gonna go with. So yeah, for the 8 gigabytes of RAM, 256 gigabytes of storage, it's gonna cost you 1,499 Chinese yuan, 1,799 Chinese yuan for the 12 gigabytes of RAM, 256 gigabytes of storage, and 1,999 Chinese yuan for 12 gigabytes of RAM, 512 gigabytes of storage. Very interesting pricing, and I think this is going to. I don't know. I really don't know if this is going to rival Samsung, but for the price of this almost bezel-less phone, I think this is going to be worth it for the price. Next one we have here is A5 Energy Edition. Well, the A5 Energy Edition is already being sold as the Oppo A5 Pro in the Republic China, not to be confused with the Oppo A5 Pro in the People's Republic of China. It has the same set of specs, but here it comes with a jade green color. So this is the A5 Energy. So the Oppo A5 Energy Edition has a Dimensity 63000 chipset, 6.67 LCD with HD plus resolution, and a 50 megapixel plus 2 megapixel camera combo on the back. Yup, it is definitely a more affordable variant compared with the vanilla Oppo A5, and even the battery capacity is less impressive, 5,800 milliamp with 45-watt wire charging. I can say that this one is going to be more alternative to the regular Oppo A5. Now, Oppo retained the Color OS 15 interface, 360-degree NFC, and IP69 certification. It also promises military-grade durability similar to its vanilla counterpart. Now, you can tell the huge difference here. So this one has more bezels compared to the vanilla A5, which again, that Oppo managed to find a way to make it bezel less for the affordable price. So good job to Oppo for that one. Is this one is similar but has more bezels for the Energy Edition. Now, for the colors, it will be available in Amber Black, which is brownish hue, jade green, and agate powder, pink gradient. For the configuration, this is going to cost you 1,199 Chinese yuan, for which translates to 165 US dollars or 150 euros for 8 gigabytes of RAM, 256 gigabytes of storage. For the more pricier configurations, for the 12 gigabytes of RAM and 256 gigabytes of storage, it's going to cost you 1,399 Chinese yuan and 1,599 Chinese yuan for $220 or 200 euros for 12 gigabytes of RAM, 512 gigabytes of storage. Overall, I think Oppo nailed it. I have to say, Oppo nailed this one. So good job to Oppo for making the phones look impressive. Especially, I think especially the regular A5. This is by far my favorite one because again the front display of Oppo A5 is less to no bezels, and I am pretty amazed how they managed to fit this for this price range. So good job, Oppo. Any thoughts?
The
So yeah,
big W. Alright, gotta get the big W to Oppo for the world's thinnest bezel I ever seen. That's very interesting to Oppo though.
very well said. Next we have here is the Infinix gearing up for its first gaming tablet. So it will be called the XPad GT and will have the model number X1301. So this will have 8 gigabytes of RAM and 256 gigabytes of storage, as revealed by the screenshot below, which comes from the system of an official Infinix repair company. Excuse me. So we were not able to see the screenshot, but I'm pretty sure this is X Core. So if we try to go there, but I don't think it's gonna work. But yeah, right now it's unclear when exactly the new tablet will become official, how much it will cost, and what its specs are. How we do, however, expect it to be higher end than the original XPad, which is powered by MediaTek's Helio G99 SoC and features an 11-inch 90 Hz LCD screen, a couple of 8 megapixel cameras, one on the front, one on the rear, and a 7,000 milliamp battery with support for 18-watt charging. So if we let's see if we can get this to work because for it's not loading for some reason. Maybe we can. Okay, so here's the screenshot. Yeah, here it is. And this is I believe this is from Indonesia. Yep, the screenshot seems to be from Indonesia. Silakan pilih pick one, it says. So yeah, it revealed to be Expert GT. Yes. You heard that right. So that's the Infinix rumored first gaming tablet, which could become official soon. And we're gonna be quick here because we only have a minute. So it looks like One UI 7 official roll schedule is out, and the long awaited update will begin rolling out on April 7th, starting with the Galaxy S34 series, C Fold 6, and C Flip 6. The update will then gradually expand to more Samsung smartphones and tablets, and including the Galaxy S23 series, C Fold 5, C Flip 5, Galaxy Tab S10 series, and Tab S9 series. The expansion will be market dependent, so some countries will receive the update ahead of others. And finally, the S35 Edge news. It looks like it will indeed be coming next month, and it will allegedly be offered in 3 colorways, according to a new rumor. These will be called Titanium Ice Blue, Titanium Silver, and Titanium Jet Black. The names strongly imply that the phone's frame will be made from titanium, just like the S35 Ultras. The back has long been rumored to employ ceramic, and Samsung may have also hinted at that recently. So the S25 Edge will apparently be offered in Europe in 2 versions, both with 12 gigabytes of RAM. The 256 gigabyte iteration is said to cost between €1,200 and €1,300, while the 512 gigabytes model will go for between €1,300 and €1,400, depending on market. So despite some previous rumors claiming the Galaxy S25 Edge pricing will be in line with the of the Galaxy S25 Plus, if today's rumor is accurate, then it will actually be more expensive than the S25 Plus, at least in Europe. Still a bit cheaper than the S25 Ultra, of course, at least at launch price. With various promos, you may be able to get it on par. So that is the smartphone news for tonight, right here on Asper's Cafe, and it is now 8:01 p.m. We are really running out of time, so that brings us to the end of Asper's Cafe tonight. Thank you very much for joining our cafe. Right here, we will be back again tomorrow, where we will cover the anime news and, of course, the pop culture news right here on Asper's Cafe. And after the great start, because the AnyTask is lagging, and I'm trying to end the show without having technical difficulties. So yeah, we will be once again. We will be back again tomorrow. Until then, I'm Caro.
And I'm Dream Card, the cafe is so close.
That's right, fellas. Until then, we will see you tomorrow. Goodbye for now.
Asper's Cafe is produced by TJ Entertainment.